Hey, Sean here from SpeedCubeReview.com. Let's take a look at the YJ GuanSu. Now I want to thank speedcube.com.au for sending me this. You can stop by the store to pick up this cube as well as many other ones. This came out and this is one of the cheapest 4x4s you can get. It's titled very similarly from the Guanlong, which is the very cheap 3x3. The Guanlong was a really good cube for the price. This is no different. For its cheap price, it's very smooth. It corner cuts fairly well. And it works really, really well as a 4x4 for someone who just wants a cheap 4x4. I cannot see anyone who is a professional speed cuber using this. The reason is that if there's any loosening of tensions, it does tend to pop, or at least for me. I loosen all sides just a little bit, and I got two internal pieces popping out as well as an external piece within my first solve, and I couldn't even finish the solve until I tightened it back up. Now, the cube does work really well. Compared to the YuSu, they are very, very similar. So these two edge pieces look almost identical. There's a few little differences you can find, but I feel like it's almost the exact same cube with just very, very, very minor alterations. The big thing would be comparing it to another budget cube, which is the Yuxin Lion. Now, these two feel very similar. They're very rounded, very smooth feeling. This one has some very sharp corners and is a little bit scratchier and much lighter. In the hands, this feels like a much more higher end 4x4. This one definitely feels very cheap. Now I have not really had a single pop with the Yuxin, although I haven't tried really loosening the tensions that much. The pieces are a little bit different here. The one on the Yuxin goes a little bit deeper, while this one is much shorter. Corner cutting with the Yuxin, very similar forward and very similar reverse. So the big question is, should you get this cube? And maybe. For a few extra bucks, you can get the other Yuxin, or also the Cyclone Boys G4, which is also a little bit cheaper. It is 60 millimeters, while this one's 62, but the performance of this one is much nicer. Now, I'm going to suspect that there's going to be a cheaper 4x4 coming out soon from Moyu, just because they did that with the Boschwang, and it seems they're trying to compete with that cheaper market. I might be wrong with that, but we will see. Is this a decent cube for the price? Yes. I don't know if I'd get any popping if I didn't loosen the tensions. So if this is your first 4x4, sure, go for it. If you're looking for something to compete with an YuSu or the nicer Yuxin, this would not be it. So, thank you for watching. Please leave your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. Hit like and subscribe for more content like this in the future. And as always, stop by speedcubeview.com for more news and reviews.